Hey, now we're on to this year's version of Bourbon County Stout, and it's really lovely this year.
When I think of Chicago beer, Bourbon County Stout is the absolute first thing that comes into mind. Mainly because, well, Goose Island is kind of supplanted here in the city. And then my last evening, I was able to crack open, fortunate enough to crack open some 5-year-old Bourbon County Stout as I sat atop a rooftop, which is a very Chicago thing to do, and look at the skyline.
You're away from mosquitoes up at the rooftop. That's good. And
the Niles West virus. That's
and also the all those stray bullets. You're less likely to be,
You just have to hope they're not aiming up, and then
exactly.
So
that it does taste quite nice this year. What I love so much about this beer is. Are the flavors that you get from the barrel? I mean, it's a primer on what bourbon tastes like. You taste fruit in there. You taste vanilla. You taste chocolate. You taste coffee. Just coconut. You can just go on and on and on and on and on and on about the different flavors that come out of Bourbon County Stout. And this one is some of them have a hot alcohol burn. This one doesn't.
I was going to actually ask, because you talk about moving forward with beers. How much do you move forward in the Bourbon County series then? Because this, I still remember the very first Bourbon County Stout I ever had with a steak dinner. And the heat now, as opposed to then, and maybe it was just my very young palate, but it's not the same. This is incredible. This tastes like it's been around for a year.
We make a big deal out of the weather in Chicago and what effect it has on the flavor of Bourbon County Stout year in, year out. We had a very mild summer. We had a very mild winter. And that meant less movement of the wood, less movement of the staves, and a little lower alcohol. We didn't pull as much alcohol out of the staves as we have done in some years. This stuff, I can't read the label from here. Can you? What does it say? 14 something or other.
Yeah, that's what the
right here. Right, what does it say?
13.8.
13.8. So this is I've seen them as high as 15.9, and but this one's a little bit. This one has. That's no shrinking violet by any means. Winning the proof wars is a battle of futility. But so there'll be 6 bottlings this year, I believe, and they're all at different alcohol levels. They've been blended. By my friend Mike Siegel, and grouped together. And so you'll see different alcohol, you'll see different bottling dates and different ABVs on these. And so the true Bourbon County completist will want to have a bottle from every bottle run this year and compare them. So then a
hotter summer, just so I get this right. So if it's like a really hot summer, so if we go back to like,
we only have to go back 1 year.
Yeah.
We only have to go back 1 year. We had a lot of hot alcohol in the previous years. In 2013, it was hot summer and it was a cold winter, and we got more of that hot alcohol flavor out of the whiskey casks. And in some ways, I like both. I like what the hot alcohol flavor does to my the visceral feeling you get, the assault on the esophagus, and then you can sort of feel it going down your gullet, and it warms you sort of. This less so, but this with less alcohol in it, it reveals the character of the whiskey barrels more, and you get more of the subtle flavors. That the very high alcohol bottles have a slightly medicinal witch hazel character to me, which is not my favorite.
I'm going to remember witch hazel, by the way, because that is way better than the word that I typically use to describe that.
And, the only reason I know that about witch hazel is that we had a bottle of it in our medicine chest from the time I can remember until...
Your medicine chest?
At home when I was growing up. I didn't know what it was for. I just sort of sat there. But I remember opening it up and smelling it, because that was the flavor it's akin to the hot alcohol flavor in some Bourbon County stouts. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just different. And I think that some people will prefer that hot alcohol character. This one, but the thing that the hot alcohol character does to this beer is that it hides the all the other flavors that are there. And this beer is about complexity, and it's not about it's not about alcohol content. And
this is the one that I would absolutely get this and give this to, like, my father-in-law or my wife. This is the one that I'm giving out to someone who is afraid of that burn. Mm-hmm. It's just so soft. It's subtle. It does exactly. I don't know. To me, like, this is.
I'll tell you that there are probably going to be some. There'll probably be some blends this year that have that hot alcohol flavor. There'll be some that are. This is a little on the. This is one of the milder bottlings that we've had. So, for those people who like that hot alcohol burn, there's a beer for you in one of the bottling days. We aim to please here. So